Hi, Spookies, welcome back to Supermarket Chaos. Now, hold on, update coming in August. I wanted to pop in from here because it said that multiplayer was available, but it's also not letting me to do this. This was not meant to be cleared alone. Don't tell me what to do. Update coming in August, but when I multiplayer now, depending on the map, 2 to 4 players can play together. Oh, does it mean that we can only do, like, the first one? Oh, man, so they released a thing saying, hey, here's the patch yesterday, and I got really excited because I was like, oh, the big, gigantic thing, and it says, we're aiming to release the update next week. Well. All right. Fine then. Just go back to my... update. The layout has been adjusted so items can be arranged symmetrically. A lot of people have complained about this, and developers have heard and fixed things, because I'm like, the maximum number of items increases by 1? How to apply is applied automatically for new players. Existing players can apply by resetting the map. No. I'm almost halfway there. Not resetting this. I will suffer. As we are meant to suffer, apparently. Man, alright. Well, I guess it's just gonna be a normal play of this. I was so excited when I saw that. So you can, I guess you can play multiplayer, like, in this one. Which, and I guess they'll take what info they can and make sure that it goes to the supermarket. Which I am so... It's so silly. I'm so excited for that, guys. Why do simple things just amuse me so? I mean, it does make for a simple life. I don't like the wines. There is, I keep track of these types of games, right? Because I really like them. Just putting things away, organizing games. I really, really do like them. And so I have a bunch of them in my, like, wish list, my watch list, and everything. And one is literally just like, I guess this one, or just like Librarian, but it's all wine. I don't like, but what, do you love wine that much? I have not had wine very much in my life. It's vinegar. And I know I probably upset people with that statement, but, like, no, I don't like wine at all. That there. And no. But there's one where it's organizing nothing but wine. Like, well, okay then. I don't think that these are gonna have 2. Cause yeah, now we got all of these boxes, and I don't like that at all. So I don't think these are gonna double up, actually. But it's just gonna it's just going to have to be something that I fix later on when I have a little bit more information about our product. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Not exactly what I expected today, but you know what? We'll make some progress. I like me some progress. It's been pretty good. I actually have a day off. And I don't really have anything to do today besides take care of my 8,000 cats. But they were monsters this morning. Absolute monsters. I don't know why. I don't know who put espresso in the kitten food, but my god. But luckily, they all crashed at the same time, and it was adorable to have just house-wide kitten nap time. That's always really, really cute to watch. do find it really funny. Like, people get really into wine, right? Like, wine snobs. I hate that. It's just like, it doesn't, but where else am I supposed to put it, right? But, like, how fancy a wine is, or something like that, right? And every single time that they have done blind taste tests, like, no one can tell the cheap wine from not cheap wine. Like, honest to God. Oh, of course, nope. It literally, they will pull in the experts, the wine connoisseurs of everything, and they fail every single time. It's Some plants, when eaten by insects, emit scent signals that attract parasitic wasps to prey on those insects. Revenge! If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. I'll see you in hell. You tell him who sent you. Cereal? No. Oh, I can actually just put it away here. I forget what else is. Cans. Cans are on that shelf. Stuff needs to be picked up as well. Yeah, am I going up? Yeah, I'm woefully low on canned goods. So yeah, let's do some. Let's see, these are red beans. I don't think there's mini red beans. Oh, nice. A double. But I like how you have mini, regular, and large. Because we need our canned fish in a variety of ways. I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm sorry if I upset people with this. I don't understand the different types of pasta. Why do we need so many different noodles? Please, someone in the comments explain to me why there are so many types of noodles. There does not need to be. I feel like someone like most of it's Italian, right? Am I right about that? I'm not with this stuff, but I think most of it's Italian. And so I feel like Italy just had a period of time where noodles really kicked off, right? And they were like, "Whoa, this is great." And then they were making, and then everyone's like, "Oh, I need to make a type of noodle. I need to make I need to making a type of noodle." Oh, eat. And they were all just making types of noodles because everyone needed to make a noodle at that time, immediately. Pretty sure that's how that happened. History of noodles. I have no idea what creme fraiche is. Explain that one to me in the comments, please. I learned so many words playing Librarian, and because I'd be like, I don't know what and some awesome, amazing people would just like literally definition me, and I'd be like, oh, I have learned something new today. Look at that. You guys have taught me a lot of stuff, which is really cool. And also, I will say, in really, really cool ways, which I really do appreciate. Like when I was talking about AI stuff, I had someone be like, here is why it is really, really bad and why people get really upset. And they did it in a very, very cool and very educational way. And I was like, oh, I have learned something new today. Thank you very much for teaching me that. I did not know to this extent. And I appreciate it, because a lot of people will just get angry about stuff, and then I'm like, that doesn't help me if you're just being angry. Teach me. I do not know. I come from a place of ignorance. There we go. Yeah, it's been a nice recording day. I've got a bunch of like little stuff done. I got a couple of demos done, and then I was just like, oh, all right, and then we're gonna play. Well, fudge. Well, I mean, I can still get to play the game. I like playing this game, so not really by it. It just means I'll have to keep my eyes open for next week when the mega super store comes out. Potato? It's okay. It might count. Right. It says grain, so I don't know potato. Oh, I'm missing. I need one more star, and then we can gamble. Grains? I don't think potatoes count. Rice down. Well, we'll see. Oh, it does. All right, potatoes count. I do appreciate that the developers of the game are changing things that people complain about, which, you know, tells me a lot about developers. I'm like, all right, thanks. Because I know it was my complaint of, like, it's not symmetrical. So they just kind of rearranged the shelves, which I don't know how hard it was to do, but I'm like, oh, bless. I'll probably, well, I guess I'll see it. Well, no, I'm only gonna play the Superstore. Like, I was talking about this in another game. I don't like restarting, like playing them again. Like, years down the line, sure, but I wouldn't start another run of this level. Like, why would I completed it? That's just not my thing. I don't like to do the same exact thing that I just did over and over again. I don't like roguelike. Yes, it's different and stuff, but to me, me and roguelikes do not get along. Unfortunately, I have to play a lot of those demos. I have a feeling like roguelikes are just easy to make because I get a lot of requests from indie developers to play their roguelike. And there's so many. I'm like, is it just because I guess you pretty much program the same thing, right? And then you just have to change it in little ways rather than like big continuous ways. I know nothing about game design whatsoever, so I'm just guessing that. But I get a lot of requests from developers, and I'm like, no, not another one. I've played more. I've played more roguelites on this channel than the rest of my life combined, where I'm like, I don't think I've ever, but no, that's not true. I tried Hades. I tried, okay? And I'm not saying Hades is a bad game, because it's a fabulous game. It's an excellent game. I was so invested in Hades. The problem is, I suck at it. I absolutely suck at it. So I loved the story and the characters and the interactions and all this stuff, but I didn't get to see anything progress because I just sucked at it. I got to Hades once and immediately died. Immediately. And it took me days to get there and just hours. And I was like, I'm unfortunately not having fun anymore because I don't have that kind of patience. And that makes me sad. Okay. I hate this. I have a feeling it's gonna be like this. I think the minis are on their own, and then this probably goes here. That's a guess. Let's pick up some yogurts. Yogurts and cheeses. Crab sticks? Maybe. That. Alright, I like this. We start from one corner, we go to the other. Nice and systematic, we do, you know, like pick this up, pick that up, a little bit at a time. The yogurt is totally fine. Same with the fresh whole chicken. It's super fresh. Super fresh. You will find no fresher chicken anywhere than my store's chicken. All right, listen. Any of those rumors you heard, fake news. Absolutely. What? We don't grow our chicken on the floor for months on end. Fake news. It's just plain old vanilla. Plain. I love yogurt. Oh, without relativity corrections, GPS position errors can accumulate by kilometers per day. Wow. Interesting. Alright, and then I just got these random grab sticks. Can we just stick them down there? What to do with those? But there's like I feel like there's a lot of stuff in the refrigerated section that I am like completely missing. Creme fraiche? Apparently so. Okay. Cheddar slices. Cheese. Did it? I feel like it's rearranged itself. I know that you can manually do that, and you can, you know, reorganize everything or change everything on the floor so it just kind of shuffle the deck. But I do feel like this is not like I feel like I had this lower, but I know I'm gonna bask in my nutsness. That don't I regret everything I have ever said. I'm so sorry. No. All right. Are you ready for? Okay, it's not TMI time. It's make fun of Missy Spooks time. Okay, so it was Mason's birthday. Yesterday! Ha! That was yesterday. And the day before yesterday, so 2 days ago, we went out with my parents, right? So in my family, if it's your birthday, you get to pick a restaurant wherever you want. I mean, don't pick the most expensive restaurant that exists. That's just poor taste. You know what I mean? Don't do that. But you can pick wherever you want to go and eat. And that's like, we're adults, we don't have parties anymore. But we do this, and I personally love it. I think it's great. And it's a wonderful tradition. It's food, right? So my parents take us out to eat, and we go and we ask Mason, you know, what do you want to eat? And he says, I want a good burger. I just want a great burger. And so we were supposed to go somewhere else, but it was Sunday, and that somewhere else was closed, and that was sad. And my mom goes, oh, the bar down the street has really, really good burgers. Now, Mason and I have been to that place because it is across the street from our favorite board game store. And I'm like, oh, they got good Reubens. I'm okay there. I love me a good Reuben. And Mason's like, oh yeah, we like that place. Let's go there. I haven't had their burgers before. So we go there. And so we're hanging out. It was a great time. Good food, fantastic food, you know, very happy with it. And we're just talking and, you know, having a good time. My parents are cool people. I like hanging out with my parents. And we were talking about, so my health has not been very good lately. I have been having a lot of issues and have passed out. Not great, not fun stuff, anyways. So I go to the doctor and we're trying to figure out what it is. Now, very awesomely, I need to get either an MRI or a CT scan, right? I forget which one I need to get. I think an MRI. But the doctor's pretty positive that I don't have a brain tumor. And the reason is because I've been having dizzy/fainting spells for like, sorry, can't be an idiot. For like 2+ years now. And it hasn't changed. And I don't have any other symptoms. And she goes, you know, I cannot confirm anything without the test. But she goes, if you had a brain tumor, you would have much more symptoms and they would be changing over several years, right? And I'm like, okay, that does make sense. But I'm still going to get, you know, the test done to make sure, so I can be like, that's what I did with a bunch of stuff, and that's how we found out my heart issues. But anyways, and one of the things that could be a culprit is my food. You know, just general of you're not getting this vitamin, you're not getting that vitamin is very common, or it's contributing to the issues, right? I am already anemic as it is, and so there might just be other stuff where my body's like, we don't need that to live. And I confess I'm not the best eater because I can't cook. And people are like, yes, you can get recipes online, it's really easy. Listen, I know, okay? I know I can get recipes online. I know, and I am an intelligent individual who can follow instructions. I am telling you, I will follow something line by line, word by word, letter by letter, and it will suck. It's so bad. I am cursed with cooking. And people like roll their eyes and laugh at me. Let me tell you my proof. I submit to you my proof. My mother is the greatest cook on this planet, right? My God, she can cook. My dad's pretty darn good too. But my mom, hallelujah, hallelujah, right? So, a while ago, when I was first starting to have a lot of issues, and I had just moved out, my mom was like, here, let me help you, all right? Let me help you help yourself. And I have a slow cooker, right? Easiest things in the universe. You put food in the slow cooker, you turn it on, you forget about it. Boom. The next day, 8 hours later, whatever the heck, you have a delicious, delicious meal, right? It's fantastic. I love the concept. My mom went one step further. She took all the ingredients. She found 2 recipes and said, these are good recipes for you. And she took all the ingredients. She cut everything up. She portioned it into little baggies for me. All I needed to do, I swear to God, all I had to do was empty the baggies into the slow cooker and turn it on. She made me 2 different recipes with that, okay? Literally foolproof. There was nothing I could get wrong. I burned both of them in a slow cooker. I don't know how, I am cursed with cooking, absolutely cursed. So, I suck at cooking, right? But it's so because of that, I don't eat very well. Mason is fortunately very good at cooking, and he does most of the cooking. But lately, he's now in school, so he doesn't have the time, and it would be unbelievably, I don't complain about it, that would be horrifically selfish of me to be like, oh well, you have to do the cooking too. Like, no. He wakes up in the morning, he goes to school, he comes back for like 2 hours, he goes to work. And that's his weekdays every day. So he's very busy now, you know. So I take care of myself, which is poorly done. So maybe that's an issue as to why I have been very unwell lately. And so I need to be better. And so the doctor was like, okay, we need to get you need to eat more, obviously, and we need to get you, obviously, good stuff. And she said, I want you to do more protein. Like, okay, all right, more protein. And so I go to my mother. And I said, Mama, save me. Because my mom is unbelievably, she has a degree in nutrition. So she's really good with, all right, this, you know, and I was like, if I need to eat more of this, when I was very sick, I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't keep anything down. My body wouldn't process any food. My mom was the one, luckily, very, very luckily and amazingly, I still lived at home at the time, and my mom was pretty darn pro with, like, okay, you can have this, this, and this, and I know you can have this, and I survived, yay! And so I'm like, okay, we need more protein, and I need it with good stuff. So she goes, I got you. So she goes to Costco. And I know this is a very long tail end too long didn't read is coming later. She goes to Costco and she gets me these, does hummus go in the fridge? I don't know. I don't like hummus. Sorry. Don't like it. And she gets me these, good, healthy, protein-heavy snack packs, right? So I got a snack pack that's got Parmesan cheese and then, like, pumpkin seeds? Some kind of whatever kind of seeds, high protein. And, these granola bars, which are very, very good, high-quality granola bars that are high protein, and something else I don't remember. And so, all of that very long, lengthy explanation to say, we're sitting at the bar with my parents, and we're having, we're enjoying food and everything, and we were talking about all this stuff because we're like, Mason, you can't have, I know you can't eat my stuff. This is for my health. We'll get you your own snacks, but you can't eat my special snacks, right? Because I need all the protein, all the stuff, the things. And he goes, I thought you did like nuts. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not really a fan of these ones, but it's for my health. So I just grab the nuts and shove them in my mouth, and you know, that's really the end of it. And it went silent across the table. And Mason goes, like, you know you're not supposed to laugh, but you're... And it took me like a solid, 10 seconds to realize what had just come out of my mouth. And I'm in front of my parents, and I'm like, oh God, no. And my mom is like, and I'm like, mother? And my dad's like, I'm like, you guys can all go away. I don't know why I went on a tangent of nuts, but something reminded me of nuts, which reminded me of that story. And they proceeded to make fun of me, like, the rest of the night. And I'm like, leave me alone. Go away. What did I do to deserve this? I do stuff like that all the time. Because I said something stupid on here. When coloring a map, no matter how complex it is, 4 colors are enough to distinguish adjacent regions. Interesting factoid. The more you know. Oh, I hate how. Ugh. Okay, you can go up here. You can go at least next. So apparently they have fixed things. But you're not gonna see it with my OG playthrough. OG map. You're not gonna see this on other Let's Plays of this game. That's how you know the quality. We were here before the update. We had something. Oh wow, dude, how many chicken wings is this store selling? Just so many chicken. We need that. I'm not a chicken wing person. I'm sorry for that statement, but I'm just not, because to me chicken wings are just way too small. Like every bar, so many restaurants make a big deal about their chicken wings and sauce and everything like that and all this, but honest to God, you get a chicken wing and it's and the amount of meat is just sad. And you're done. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a chicken nugget, which is the same size, but it doesn't have the bone, so I actually get something. I love me my chicken nuggets. I get chicken nuggies? Okay, so. I love playing this game. I'm telling you, ridiculous. What is this? Vintage metal storage box. I haven't seen that at all. So I work at the vet clinic, and Saturdays are urgent care days, right? Very interesting. I love working Saturdays. One, you get paid more. urgent care premium. So I get paid more money. I like that. And I mean, you see some interesting things. You see some dumb things. You see some very sad things. But it's fascinating. It's always been fascinating to me. But on urgent care days, you only get a half-hour lunch instead of an hour lunch, because honestly, it's only one doctor, so it's a smaller staff of people, and you can't be off the floor for an entire hour. You just can't. There's way too much going on, and you know, like it's just how it works now. Finagling stuff, right? So you only get a half-hour lunch, which means normally for lunchtime, I work across the street from my parents' house, right? And remember, I can't cook. And also remember, I'm poor as dirt. This is why I play indie games. So, because of this very fortuitous opportunity, of course I'm going to my parents' house for lunch every single day. I eat well, I eat deliciously, I eat for free! It's great. But, I don't have time on Saturdays when you only have a half-hour lunch. I'm like, oh man. So, also across the street is a McDonald's. Now, yes, I could go and get it myself because it is across the street. And a lot of us at work will just kind of team up and be like, all right, who's going to get the food? And because you're sacrificing some of your precious time, the rest of us are paying. Oh wait, I'm not getting meat, I'm getting frozen. So, you know, it all works out in the end. And so usually I'm like, and it became a tradition, but I used to live super close to work. Like I could like as close as my parents' house. I could walk to work if I really wanted to. I could maybe bike to work. And that's when my Saturday shifts really started picking up, and Mason would bring me every single Saturday my chicken nugget. I love my chicken nugget. And it just kind of became the ritual of Saturdays, of Saturday nuggies, and I was a very happy Spooks getting nuggies. And it can, I love mine. Like okay, yeah, sure, other things, but listen, back in my day, you could get a 4-piece chicken, a small fry, and 2 apple pies for $3 and like 30 cents because they were all on the dollar. You can't do that. And that's just dumb. When did McDonald's get expensive? It's so stupid. I took Haley the other day. I was like, let's get some. I want McDonald's French fries. Let's go get some McDonald's. And it was like $20. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Excuse me. What? And I was stunned by how expensive all this stuff. I'm like, dude, it's McDonald's. This is literally supposed to be the cheapest of the cheap. Why is this so? I was like, so dumb. I hate how things nowadays with money. Can't afford anything. Whine, complain like an old lady. I'm trying, you know? I just gotta be more creative in my stuff. And budget well. Oh man, my dudes, you should see me budget. I can budget like no one's business. Now, the thing that gets me in trouble with my budget is food. I'm always hungry. Probably because I just don't eat very well. But I'll also forget to eat, which is also very bad. Or I'll just be like, oh, I'll just do a little bit more of this or a little bit more of that. And the next thing I know, it's been a few hours. And I'm like, oh, I don't feel well. Oh, oops. That'll happen when I play video games a lot. Where I'm just like, oh, I don't feel oh, it's hours later. Didn't even realize how much I got sucked into a game because it's just hours and hours later. I'm like, oh no. Which also does not help my health at all. I'm trying to be much better, and I've gotten a lot better at things. Like the more I learn about how my body works and what I need, I'm like, I want to be healthy. I would like to be healthy. sick is no fun. But it also doesn't help playing games like this. It just makes me very hungry. And I'm like, well, it's kind of lunchtime. Oh, God almighty, it's 5 o'clock. I did not even realize that. Whoopsies. No wonder I'm hungry. I've been playing a lot of demos, and, you know, it just kind of gets away from you, so I will stop recording after this one and take care of myself. I got friends that yell at me a lot, so that also helps keeping me on track of what I need to do. And I want to be healthy, you know, I want to do good stuff, so it is hard. It's very, very hard. Keep track of, I got enough this vitamin today, have I got enough this today? Big done. Gotta be done. What drives me nuts is people who are unhealthy or who are sick and then they don't do anything about it. Now that drives me nuts. And I'll use my example as my sister. I love my sister. Oh man, my sister is sass carne. My sister's about 9 years older than me, so she was always absolutely terrifying to me growing up, like as a little kid. And then we both became adults, and my sister she was the person that I could talk to about stuff I couldn't talk to my mom about. You know what I mean? Or, like, if I had questions, or if I just needed to rant about something that I couldn't talk to my mother about, I would talk to my sister. And my sister has absolutely no filter. She will tell you exactly how it is. And I've been in some dumb relationships before, and she would just come out and say, and be like, this is a bad relationship because of this, 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 and this. And he's treating you poorly and all of this, and you need to end this relationship right now. And I'd be like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. And it was a terrible relationship, and I should have ended it. But, like, she does not hold anything back of, like, if she sees something a certain way, she's going to tell you. And I love that about her. You know, and I used to, before she had kids, like, we used to hang out all the time because she cooks. So I would go over to her house, we'd watch, like, The Wizard of Oz, and we'd try out some random recipe we found on Pinterest. Oh no. I hate when that happens. No, box. Oh no. No, give me the box. Oh gosh. There. Jeez. My sister drinks, and I'm not exaggerating, about a gallon of Mountain Dew a day. It is not remotely healthy. Anywhere and everywhere she's drinking Mountain Dew, and it has destroyed her stomach. She's got similar stomach issues, very similar to what I have going, actually. But when I got very sick, I stopped eating everything that I was not allowed to eat, right? I stopped everything. I didn't drink tea for, God almighty, years. And because it was really, really bad. And I was terrified out of my mind. And I don't like being sick. My sister has very similar issues, but doesn't do anything about it. Drives me nuts because I love my sister, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Take care of yourself. Like, this stuff is making you so sick, she can't keep food down. I'm like, you are so sick. She's my older sister. She'll beat me up. But stuff like that drives me nuts. So, like, there's... In a lot of things, too. And I know it's like, there are a lot of things we have to just be very delicate about, but... I don't know, like, there's friends of mine, right, who are very... I gotta figure out a way to say this. No. Who are not. I have a lot of friends who are very depressed. And I'm just gonna stick with that. I'm going to say that very broad statement. And the entire world is trying to help, right? And it is like, there's a lot of things that are like, you can't just, hi, be happy. Excuse me? No, that's not how this works. You know, hi, be better. Oh, just do this, just do that. There's no cure-all. That doesn't exist, right? That's not a thing. But when people do nothing and everyone's trying to help you, that's where I start getting like frustrated, because I see my friends who are suffering so much, and it's like, we want to see you. I want the best for you. I want the best for you. You are such an awesome person. You are so amazing. I love you so much. And there are so many tools that we are putting in your pathway that pick one. I don't care which one it is. Pick one of them. Just one thing, right? And I get it. I really do. Trust me, I get it. But you can't help someone who doesn't want to help themselves, you know? And sometimes it's really scary when people are in really, really, really bad situations. And it's like, I can't make it better. I can't do anything. I'm like a fixing person, which is, can get me in a lot of trouble sometimes, where like, I want to make things better. I see that you're hurting and I want to make you smile again. You know, I love your face. Gosh darn it, but I can't fix everything. I just can't. And it's hard for me to see people I care about in really hard situations, because I feel so helpless. I can't do about it. And I just kind of like want to shake people sometimes. I'm just like, there's so many resources and tools right here in front of you. Please do something. I'm not saying be happy. No, I want to see you well again. I miss my friend. And that stuff, it frustrates me in like in a unique way, where I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what I can't do it. I don't know what to do. Like, it's hard to see people suffering, and you just can't do anything about it. Does that make sense? That's where a lot of my personal things come from, and I recognize this about myself. I realized very early on that it was easy for me to be a silly person. It's fun. I like having fun. I love having fun. I don't like being sad or moody. I don't really get angry. I usually just kind of withdraw, which is like the thing in the world. But like, I like having a good time. You know, I'm like, this is my life. I am tired of being sick and not feeling well. But I've always been someone who has way too much energy, and I see people around me not having fun, and I'm like, well, how can I change that? I'm like, what silly thing can I do? How can I, like, let's go have an adventure. Let's go do a something, or let's hang out, watch something dumb, or make fun of cooking shows or something. I'm like, what can I do with you so we are all having a good time? And I do have to be very, very careful about that, because again, I can't fix the world. That's not my job. Nachos sound like a food name, but they actually come from the nickname of their creator, Ignacio Nacho Enea? Really? Huh. The more you know. But I also recognize that in myself, where I do have to be very careful about that, because I can get, you know, sucked in too deep to situations where just like way in too deep. And it's just like, nope, nope. Still be careful. There's still those boundaries. I will do anything for my friend, truly, but I still need to be very cautious of. Here's a boundary. Don't cross it. I think I've gotten better at that with age. Luckily. But it's still, I mean, it's why I started doing YouTube stuff to begin with, where I saw this kind of stuff and I was like, I think I'd be really good at that. I think I could be silly and ridiculous and just I think I'd be good at that. And I think I enjoy it. So it's fun. I did have someone tell me, because I had quite an emotional, well, I hate that. I had an emotional video one. And I didn't even realize I was that emotional. But yeah, I really was. And I had someone message me that I know. It's like, hey, I saw this, and I just want to let you know that I like putting your videos on because it makes me smile. And even just like something, I'm like, huh. I did my job. I helped someone. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, body wash is different than clean. I like playing these kinds of games because I can just ramble on. Ramble on. Sing. It's nice just kind of like no rhyme or reason to it, just jumpity jump. Topic. And satisfaction. Organizing. Man, my house is about to be a mess in like 2 hours. Because that's when the packing boxes arrive. Or when I go pick up the packing boxes. Mason was supposed to get them from work, and he forgot, so I have to go pick them up during his lunchtime. Lots of them. Oh wow, a lot of them. And then the pack begins. So I wanted to get as much recording as I could of certain stuff. What was with the tea? Oh, I think so. And everything is going to be chaos. Chaos of moving, all that fun stuff. But it's also exciting. Like this is the first time I get to own a place. I can do whatever I want with it. You know what's a silly thing? I am really excited to paint a wall. Really, really excited. Because I've never been able to do stuff like that before, right? I've always rented. And yeah, the apartment I was in one time, like you could paint the walls, but when you moved out, you had to paint them back. And I'm like, some exact color that you were gonna have to get. And I was like, that is way too much of a hassle when you're already like moving out of a place. I don't want to do all that, so I didn't plan on staying there for a large period of time, and we didn't. They're just a year. But now like I can do things. I'm excited. I don't know where the mint goes. Like, very specifically, it doesn't go in the coffee section. Like an herb, fruits and vegetables, herbs. You know, another thing I'm excited about is there is I think it's a ROM hack, I'm not sure, of Paper Mario that I desperately want to play. It's so bad. Actually, gonna switch this up. And where is this pasta? Because I keep finding these. Okay, I think it is. I think that's gonna. No, it's not. Where the DOP? I don't know what DOP means. Is this chilled foods? It is. Okay, well, at least now I know. No. Oh, what was I saying? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Don't come back. Baby, come back. No, I'm trying. What was I saying? Talking about the house. Fudge, I'm so sorry. It's gone. Nope, never again. I apologize. I was distracted. You'll never know. I'm so sorry. Story of my life right here. Oh, story of my life. I'm so bad at that. What you gonna do? Sometimes I know that it happens in videos and I'll actually go back and be like, what was I talking about? What was it in that moment? I was like, oh, that thing. It's gone. Oh, the rum hat! Frick yeah! Good job. Oh, go brain. Oh, gosh. Mason said, I don't know how to get it. I don't. You guys know I suck at computers. And Mason said he will get it all settled on the computer once we all move and get everything settled. And I'm like, oh, but I want to play it now. Potatoes, is that snacks? I mean, I would assume so. They're chips. Ooh, I want some chips. I haven't had good chips in a while. That sounds delicious. Were they? I don't remember bags of chips before. Were there always bags of chips? Some stuff is like slightly different. I was like, was this always here? Am I crazy? Have I lost it finally? This is the moment? Bag of chips? I don't have any snacks. Well, I mean, I do have snacks, but they're my special snacks. Special protein snacks. And I can't eat all of them in one day. That would be most unwise. Probably just make dinner. A little early for dinner, but yeah, I'm hungry. Come on, I literally need to pick one thing up. One thing. Give me one. One snack. Chips. There we go. Piece of pizza. Extra crispy. Oh, just how I like it. Listen, I have my own opinion when it comes to the quality of my chips/fries. Okay? Now, for both chips and fries, I want them to be crispy enough to break my teeth. I want no floppy fries. Nuh-uh, nothing, none, no. I will not have floppy fries. Not at all. No, I will not have. I want crispy fries. And when it comes to fries, not so much, you know, the chips. I want fries to be hot enough to give me third-degree burn. Boiling, piping hot fries. Crunch, 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 crunch. I recognize. I'm okay. Oh man, when I find like a place that has good fries. If fries were healthy, I'd be the healthiest person on the planet. Man, why are potatoes not healthy? That to me is just the saddest thing in the entire world. Why are fries? I love fries. I think I told my story about what I did when I couldn't eat fries, and I think I did that. It took me hours to make my own. It was worth it. It was so worth it. A lot of yogurt. I do like yogurt. I don't mind if they have chunks in them. I really don't. A teaspoon of neutron star material is often described as weighing billions of tons. Who measured? Who measured that? Like, how would you know? You can't really scoop that up. Put it on the scale. Cream sauce. I just want some cream sauce. Oh, that reminds me, what's that game? Mr. Tomato? Is that it? I would like some sauce. I haven't watched that one in a while. Bully powdered sugar. Is it a bully? It's not very nice. It's not kind. It should always be kind. Powdered sugar. Don't be rude. No one likes a rude powdered sugar. I also recognize that I have more than enough stars. I have not done that. Let me pick up more items. Let's go gamble. 95%. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Eee! Strong cooldown discount. All active skill cooldowns are reduced by 30%. I use literally 0. Man, that's not a good. That's not good. Trats. I use no abilities at all in this game. I don't wanna. Why would I? I mean, maybe when we get the 10,000 item, things will be a little bit different, but I mean, imagine how long I could make this series if I did 10,000 items, which you are meant to play with multiple people, single player, with no abilities. That would be like the most extra of extras. That would be so extra. Why is this butter so bright? This is some bright butter. Alright, I think I'm gonna call this one here, guys. I am so flipping hungry. And this game is not helping the cause. But still. Oh, we are I think we went from not halfway to more than halfway. So that's very good. I got some time to go before and the update comes out sometime next week. Supposed something. I don't know. It'll just be interesting to see. I just want to see what the layout, like what it looks like, because it sounds like chaos. And it also, I'm very curious as to how the computer can take it. When I played this game on my laptop did not like it because there were way too many items rendered, and performance slowly got better as I put items on the shelf. But it did not like playing this game. So when you have over 10,000 items scattered around, I wonder how much my computer that's going to chug. I don't know. We'll find out next week. If you enjoyed that as much as I did, hit the like button. We all like buttons. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out so much. In the description below is a link to my Patreon. You can help support the channel so we can continue to get awesome, amazing games like this. I cannot wait to see you guys in the next episode. See you there. Bye! And a massive thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Seriously, you are amazing. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. You guys are keeping this all going. You're the best.